Recently, I went to go watch the Chainsaw Man movie in theaters with my friend. I waited a couple days to make this video because I didn't want like recency bias to factor in my thoughts. Think about it, the movie a little bit, and yeah, I love this film. Now, if you're wondering why I'm recording in person, I never do this, but it's because again the movie's only in theaters, so I don't have footage for this film, and if I did, the copyright would be crazy. So bear with me for this video. I'll try to put some stuff, but yeah. Now let's rip the band-aid off and just say that I love this film. Let's not make this a long video. I love this film. I rated it a 9.3 out of 10. It's one of the best cinematic experiences I've ever had. It's just in theaters, just watching it, like, oh my gosh. When I left the theater and like the rest of the day, all I could think about was that film. It was truly just a generational film, I believe, and the fact that it's an animated film, it's just good to see for this industry. I hope that other anime companies, studios will learn from this and try to make films like this. I know the Demon Slayer film did really well. I didn't watch it, you know, not the biggest Demon Slayer fan. I didn't care to watch it. I'll watch it eventually, but we're just talking about Chainsaw Man here, and Mappa and what the work they did on this film is just phenomenal. I hope season 2 is as good as this, because as a manga reader, I got the poster here, I got the box set, I got the volumes up there. Actually, let me get volume 6 right now. Boom. I actually don't know if I can show this on YouTube. Ooh, the cover's kind of wild. Actually, this is not when Reze gets introduced. I think she gets introduced in volume 5. But yeah, as a manga reader, I thought this arc was pretty good. Not my favorite arc. I preferred the 2 arcs after this. I'm a big part 1 fan. Part 2, I'm not actually caught up. I think I'm like 20 chapters behind. I need to catch up. It's just, you know, life's been busy. Part 1, I remember reading this like 2-3 years ago, a while back. I read it before part 2 came out, but in the anime, like looking back at some of these panels and chapters, like I remember reading this, and I thought it was pretty good. It was action packed. I enjoyed it, and I thought it was pretty cool. But obviously, I preferred other arcs, especially with a certain character. My favorite character, Makima. We all know how this arc ends with her, but I still love her. She's my goat. And Reze, I liked Reze, but never as much as other people. People love Reze a lot, and it wasn't. Reze was always a character that I liked, never that much. But after this movie, like, it just transcended my beliefs of this arc in the manga wise. I think it elevated to another level. The adaptation just brought it to like an era that I didn't think it could reach. Everyone was hyping this movie. I knew what I was getting into. I knew that people love this arc and that people spoke very highly of it. It's rated number 2 on Mal right now, and obviously Mal ratings aren't the end all be all, but I think they're a very good indicator of how good of something is. So I came into it expecting good things, and I came out loving it as much as I thought it would. This film is just phenomenal. I mean, I'm not really gonna go in-depth analysis. By the way, if you have not watched, I recommend you do. There's still time. I know it's 2 weeks. I know it's late. The movie came out October 24th, I think, in the US. So, but still, it's still airing. I recommend you to go watch it in theaters. I think it's truly a cinematic experience, especially because I watched it in pretty good seats. And I know that, bro, IMAX and like this 4D's experience, I know that's insane. Because, bro, not gonna lie, watching it in theaters, the sound effects, oh my gosh, they were hitting, bro. Obviously, Reze is the bomb devil. Spoilers as hell, my fault. I'm assuming you. Ooh, that was bad, my fault. And when the bombs gets exploded, you can just feel it. Like, damn, I felt it in my seat. I felt like I was getting blown up. Like, the constant booms is everywhere. And yeah, this film just, the animation, like, oh my gosh, Mappa cooked, bro. Like, damn. In the second half, the fights are insane. Like, obviously, there's a point where animation goes too far and we can't see what's going on, but even at then, like the torpedo, the typhoon fight, I could, like, it wasn't too crazy to the point where you couldn't see anything. I just thought everything was visually done beautiful. It was probably my second most beautiful thing I've ever seen in anime wise. I think number 1 is still the Kizumonogatari trilogy. I still think that's my number 1. That looks beautiful. So I don't think anything's gonna reach that, but Chainsaw Man definitely got up there. I think it looked better than season 1. Season 1, I thought season 1 of Chainsaw Man looked pretty good. I thought the adaptation was pretty good. Not as much as other people did. I preferred the manga compared to season 1. And there's nothing wrong with season 1. I really enjoyed it, but definitely not compared to the manga. But Mappa really stepped up this game for the movie. Everything about it. And I don't know why I didn't like the Reze arc that much. I mean, I did like it. Again, let me preface, I did like the arc. I just didn't love it. But it's like the story elements were pretty much the same. I mean, I haven't read it in 2 years or 3 years, so I don't remember if everything's truly the same. But the story elements, oh my gosh, I fell in love with the story in the movie. Obviously, I'm not gonna be that one guy who always tries to look for symbolism and everything. I'm gonna just enjoy what I do. But you can't help when you watch the movie and you just notice like symbolism everywhere, and just like, oh my goodness, like, oh. And it's truly a tragic film with Reze and Denji. Just, oh my gosh, starting thinking about them again, just like, wow. Like, it's truly tragic. The end of the movie, the last 5 minutes, like, I knew what was coming, obviously, but like, damn, that truly hurt. And then, like, cause the first half of the film, they build up this relationship where you don't really need a backstory. And I think that's a common thing with a lot of people say. You don't like need to like watch anything beforehand to watch this movie to understand the characters and, like, you know, the plot and stuff. And I think they made you fall in love with Reze in just one film. The first 30 minutes or first half, I guess, you meet her and the way she is, and you can just truly tell that she truly does like Denji. And like, oh, the ending, bro. Oh man, it's tough, man. It's tough out here. Especially the OC, Kensuke Ushio is my GOAT. The soundtrack is phenomenal. In the pool, in the seas, the Reze theme, like, oh, bangers after banger. Like, the past 2 days, I've been listening to the soundtrack nonstop. It's beautiful, man. Check it out, man. Like, bro, in the pool, I can't escape that song, and I'm glad I can't, because that's the piano. Oh my goodness, bro. And that pool scene, probably my favorite scene of the whole film. Like, oh my gosh, I could gush about it for like 30 minutes, but it's such a beautiful scene. The symbolism, oh my goodness, just the feeling of it, just, oh my gosh. Thinking about it right now, man, it's peak, man. It's cinema. Let me know how y'all think about that pool scene, or just any scene in the whole movie, because that's my favorite scene. I think it means a lot. I mean, just watching, I almost cried watching it. I think my friend almost cried too. Like, it just, we were all laughing. I think this is a common thing I've seen on the internet, where everyone has the same experience, where the pool scene starts, everyone starts laughing because it's like, they're all getting naked, it's all funny. Like, but then the scene actually starts, the soundtrack comes in, and you're like, wow, you just sit back, just in awe of like the cinematography, the soundtrack, again, just like, wow. And then coming back to the pool scene, to the beach scene, oh my gosh, at the end, like, never meant to be both, that's tough. But it's truly a tragic film. And I know I'm a big yapper right now. I know I'm saying a whole bunch of nothing right now. I'm sorry, but this is just my true thoughts. I know I've waited a couple days, but this is truly an unscripted, pure glaze session, because this film really deserves it. Again, this is not an analytical video. There's a bunch out there. I highly recommend watching them all. I think this series is good for that. I enjoy it, analyzing this show, and it's very fun to do. Fujimoto writing is often weird, but it's often good in a sense. I don't know if that even made sense, but you know, I enjoy this direction of the movie went, and I hope the direction for season 2 is kind of similar to the movie in a sense. I enjoyed the pacing of this film. I thought it was beautifully done. I'm glad this was a movie instead of a part of a season. Pacing, it was like 1 hour 30, I think, was the runtime, and I think that's all it needed. It didn't go over, it didn't go under. I think this was perfectly the right amount of time to immerse yourself in the story and feel for these characters. Like, my favorite character is Makima. I said it obviously before, and after, like, she really only has like 5 minutes of screen time if we're being real. And the film is still amazing. That just shows us, like, Aki, oh my gosh, I just thought about the Aki scene. I did not talk about Angel and Aki at this entire video, and oh my goodness, bro. When Aki held back Angel, bro, like, yo, man. Showing his development, starting the film, how he doesn't want to get along with Angel. Like, he does not mess with devils at all. Absolutely not. And then towards the end of the film, bro, I was like, oh my gosh, bro. That, I teared up too. I can't even lie, bro. Aki's voice actor snapped on that. Just the emotion. Just, oh my gosh, Aki. That's my GOAT, man. I'm just thinking about where the season 2, season 3, season 4 maybe? I know Mappa does love Chainsaw Man, and I hope they continue to keep pumping these seasons out. And I just know, bro, certain scenes that are going to be animated, if this is the direction we're going on, and this is how good the adaptation can be, like, I'm thinking about the adaptations towards the art that I really love, and how that might transcend, like, like reality shit. I truly do love Chainsaw Man. I think it's a great series. Shout out Fujimoto again. Shout out to everyone who worked on this film, honestly. It was a beautiful cinematic experience. I don't watch movies at all. I'm gonna be real. I think this is my first time going to the theaters in over a year. I can't even lie, bro. I do not watch movies that much. My letterbox is pretty empty. I can't even lie. So obviously, I'm not a film critic. I'm not gonna sit here and explain all like the nuances of like the cinematography and all that color coding. I do not know anything about film. I'm just a random dude who makes videos and watches anime. But this film truly deserves like all its praises, awards, and stuff. This film is truly phenomenal, and I think it's a game changer in this industry. Shout out them, man. Hope you guys mind this yapping session. I know I said a bunch of nothing. Like the video, subscribe, you know, all that. Yeah, comment, enjoy your day.